So thinking about a tree, um, almost all of us know that trees make rings every year, and some of those are large rings, like there's a lot of space between them, and some of them are tiny rings. On those years of small growth, the pith, which is the center of the tree, is the strength that holds them on, so holds it up. So it may not get enough water, or it may not get enough nutrient, but that pith, that section in the center, that stronghold in the center, is what's keeping it alive during that time. That kind of like when a squirrel buries a nut, that food for the winter, that's all there still. So when it goes fallow, it's just conserving energy while it's pulling things from the roots. And that's the same thing we do. We don't get it, hopefully, we don't get a paycheck and spend every penny right away, right? We're putting some of that down in our roots. We're putting some of that down so that we have it for those fallow years, those very skinny years. And then on those years that it's very large, those rings are very large, it's producing more fruit, it's able to serve others. And think about the things you can do as a person with your wealth once you're stable and sustainable to help and serve others. I know it's teeny tiny and small, but when I went to get my hair cut yesterday before I came
And it
up
looks
here,
great.
why, thank you. The gentleman came in, and I'm in a new area, so I didn't get to go to my normal hairdresser. But a gentleman came in, and they were all, "Oh, hey, Mr. George, did you drive yourself?" And he was like, "No." And then between the talking, I realized he had dementia, like my mom and my mother-in-law do. My mom has passed away. My mother-in-law we're dealing with right now. And he was counting his pennies, trying to decide if he could get a haircut or the beard trim that he needed because he couldn't afford both. And I, of course, just turned around and said, "Give him the works." And he was so excited. Now, that's tiny, but it was something I could do to serve someone else who was in need at that moment. I didn't need that extra $30 it costs for a guy's haircut and beard trim, right?
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
but that's the same thing with the tree. It might provide more nuts for the squirrels that live in it. It might provide more leaves for the caterpillars that are in that tree at the moment. The flowers, for the pollinators. It all comes back together and is interconnected.